Good morning. It's May 20th, and I thought I'd do just a garden tour. Things are looking pretty good, although there's still a lot of work to do. So we'll start here at the garden gate, and I wanted to show you these guys. These are Johnny Jump Ups or violas. I remember Aunt Goldie gave me seeds. These aren't her seeds, but I grow these in remembrance of her. Some lambs here at the bottom. And this is a new clematis climbing up the trellis here. And I believe it's going to be a Nellie Mosier, which is pink and white. Mainly pink. Kind of pretty. And a couple days ago I planted some nicotiana in here. And there's a sage plant. And right there in the middle is a daisy. And I've decided to add larkspur to the garden this year. So far there's one plant. And I hope it'll go to seed. Walking on down this way, it's one of the peonies. And they're leaning to the south, of course. And going across in the tub there are cucumbers. And supposedly in front of that is supposed to be Chinese cabbage or Chinese lettuce or something like that. I kind of forgot. It's not doing real well, although the cukes are doing okay. The blue thing is borage. That needs to be planted yet, the black thing. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there. Those guys are the mallow plants, and I think I'm going to dig those out. They just get leaf miner really bad and look yucky. I have some amaranth seeds that I think I'm going to plant there. Amaranth is something the Aztecs used to grow for grain, and I thought it'd be fun to try that. The purple is just reseeded black basil from last year. Pretty much ornamental. Taste is not good. Okay, I'm going to swing around here. This is one of my towers. Still has some lettuce in it, although the lettuce is beginning to taste bad because it's getting hot here. I ripped out some of the lettuce and planted some beans. And so far I have just one little bean that has sprouted. Up here on the top is herbs. This is calendula that reseeded from last year. Thyme. Some more thyme. What I like about these is that they spin, so you can turn them around so everybody gets sun. That's rosemary. This pretty thing is marjoram. I think it's marjoram. Yeah, that's what the leaves. Sometimes I forget. And another rosemary. Okay, coming on down here. This is some more of that black basil. It is kind of pretty. That's a coffee bean plant. Of course, my irises. And an Alberta spruce. No. Oh, I forgot the name of it right now. Anyway, it's just there in a pot temporarily. We got to find a home for it. More iris. The iris are beautiful this year. Okay. And on the back side of the tower is just some houseplants. This guy is cool. This is a crown of thorns, and I bought it as a little plant, and it just has done wonderfully. If you're looking for an easy house plant and you have a sunny window, I recommend it. Okay, I'm going to swing across the little path here and back up just a minute so you can get the overview. This is kind of a hodgepodge of things. There's there's a cabbage that's being eaten up. in the pot. I really like miniature roses. And so far I haven't done well with them, but I'm trying again this year. So I got that just before Mother's Day. Kizzy's present to me. And the little green things are white alyssum. I may have overplanted them. I may have to weed some of those out. And while we're here, let's look at this guy. This is the Meyer lemon tree that Amanda and Colton gave me for Christmas. And it has doubled in size. In fact, I repotted it. So I'm expecting good things from it. This pot has nasturtiums in it, but they haven't sprouted yet. Okay, so let's continue on in this bed. Lots of lilies. They haven't done their thing yet, but it won't be long. The furry stuff is bronze fennel. And then the purple is the hardy geranium. And isn't this a pretty peony? Just a really deep color, I think. Kind of gorgeous. And looking up over the bed, that light green stuff is feverfew. It just reseeds itself. And these two lilies, last year they got taller than I am, so I'm expecting good things from them. More lamb's ear. I'm trying to do what some of the, well, I think it's Klaus Dalby does. He says plant things so close that there's no room for weeds. So I keep planting things in and we'll see what happens. I do have a few weeds, but actually not too many. Okay, and this is Creeping Jenny along the bottom here. And I'm just letting it take over the path. And that's, dang it, that's either yarrow or tansy. I always get those two mixed up. All right, try not to fall off the steps here. And this is just the back side. And a plane going overhead. Let's hope it's a commercial plane and nothing else. Okay, let's see, down here, this is where I've planted some thyme, trying to get it to fill in. I want to back up and show you these guys. These are some new alliums that I planted this year. Well, actually last fall. And they're kind of short. I thought they were going to be more red, but maybe they will be as they mature a little bit. I don't have anything planted on this trellis yet. I have some more clematis that are in pots that may go over there. All right, spin around. There's the God's Eye, or the spiderwort. Oh man, don't ever plant that. You just can't get rid of it. Okay, I want to come over here and show you these peonies. Now, this one is supposed to be what they call a sherbet. And it's supposed to be multicolored. And some of them kind of are. But it's coming into its own, so it's really pretty. All right, this is getting kind of long, so let's do one more and then we'll call it quits. This is a tree peony, although it seems to be more of a bush, and it's supposed to be yellow. And it is kind of. The blossoms are real heavy, so they want to hang over. And there's more on the back side, but they are hanging over too. Yeah, excuse me. And then there's more spiderwort back there. Like I say, once you have spiderwort, you can't get rid of it. So I think that's it for today. Happy gardening.